I'm gonna head to Zion, Happy Trails Caravan Company. Geez, all right, I understand that this caravan is headed to Zion. What can you tell me about the area? Let's find out a little bit before we go.
Well, I ain't never been inside myself. Did some trading with the New Canaanites from their mission there, but that was all on the outskirts. All the old ways in and out were destroyed after the war, but we got ourselves the location of a pass the New Canaanites use. That's our way in. That's why I wanted someone with a Pip-Boy on the caravan. The map will be helpful for checking the topography, keeping us on the trail.
Okay, what's the job specifically? You want me to kill everybody that gets in your way?
The job is simple. Help us get this caravan into Zion and find New Canaan. The pay is 25 caps per day. Half up front, half on return. You'll get a bonus if we make it into Zion, plus another bonus if we reach New Canaan.
Now, I have never been...
One more thing.
What?
Don't mention the name Joshua Graham to anyone. Anyone.
Joshua Graham. Now, I've never been to Zion National Park. I assume that's where we're going. I believe it's in Utah. But we're so far south in Nevada that Utah shouldn't be far from here. I've been to Utah. Well, I drove through it and spent a night there when I was on a road trip, but never really spent any time in Utah. I don't know. There's not much there, at least where I drove through. Yeah, who's Joshua Graham?
Just don't. It makes the New Canaanites powerful uncomfortable, and it scares the britches off the tribals. Don't talk about the Burned Man either while you're at it. Trust me on this one. It's for your own good.
I've heard a little about the Burned Man. He's supposed to be coming back, isn't he? Like, even though he's burnt. All right, tell me about your company.
We're a smaller company out of Sacktown.
Sacramento.
Up in the northern part of the NCR. We run some business through New Reno. They're on the Little Loop. Had a nice run to Salt Lake City, too, but then we lost contact with New Canaan, and that went all to hell.
We're going to Mormons. Okay. Can't barter my way to victory here. Why can't you get to Salt Lake City?
Without New Canaan's mission in Zion, the only ways to Salt Lake City are down the old I-80, or up through Ogden. The highway's too risky. NCR's rangers are so busy here in the Mojave, they don't have the manpower to keep the raiders off. Ogden's just too far. We'd lose more in travel expenses than we'd ever earn.
Ogden is a ways. All right, what can you tell me about New Canaan? Is it pure Mormon?
Don't know much about the place, but I can tell you about the people. The New Canaanites were some kind of religious group from before the war.
Mormons.
They control the old city of Ogden, a ways north of Zion, and they got themselves a nice defensible mission in the canyon itself. Or they did. They trade a fair bit with the tribes in Zion. Well, the ones that don't try to kill them anyways.
Yeah, I feel like I'm being way too prejudiced about this kind of stuff, but really, when you think Utah, it's like Salt Lake City and Mormons. That's like it. That's the population there. All right. Tell me about Mormonism.
I ain't a praying man myself. They paid for their goods and dealt square with us. That's all I ever cared about.
Did they tell you about the
But
baptism
don't think
thing?
that just because they're religious, that they're pacifists.
Wait,
They
what?
take care of their own. And they're damn fine marksmen, too.
I have never met a mean Mormon in my life, and I've met a lot of Mormons. All right, what happened to their mission?
Nope. Hence this caravan. If we don't make contact with the New Canaanites, Happy Trails might as well just shrivel up and die.
Fair enough. Let's talk about something else, because I'm not able to barter.
Shoot.
I could get more money, but money's not really an issue for me right now, especially since I just picked up that assassin suit and didn't even bother selling it. What's the situation in Utah like?
Well, it ain't good, I'll tell you that. It's not like the Mojave or the NCR. Hell, even Arizona under Caesar is safer. You got raiders all over the damn place. Tribes of degenerates that'll eat you as soon as look at you. Regional warlords, the works.
In Utah?
Not too many decent places to stop and trade. New Canaan's one of the only ones left I know about.
Like, I'd understand if you said that about Colorado. But Utah? Like, Utah's pretty conformist. They're... Whatever. Tell me about the Raiders.
They're about what you'd expect. Crazy, jacked up on chems, violent as hell, and not too bright. The worst of the 80s, but we won't be passing through their turf on this run.
Do they get to sing songs from the 80s? If I go through their territory, will I suddenly hear a flock of seagulls in the background? And I ran. No? That would be awesome. Do they have the hair? That's what I really want. All right, what about the tribes?
That's right. The folks that lived in Zion before the war, they didn't just get a little savage. They're downright feral. Most of them don't even speak English anymore. You've got to get yourself a new Canaanite translator to talk to them. The ones you really gotta watch out for are the Whitelegs from the Great Salt Lake. They'll attack just about anyone that ain't one of theirs.
In Utah? Really? I assume they're white legs because they're covered in salt. There is like a giant salt bed in Utah. That's where they do like all the speed runs for like cars and bikes and all that kind of stuff. If there's a land speed record, just chances are it's in the salt plains of Utah. All right, what about the warlords?
Dangerous enough we won't be going near them if we can help it. I got no desire for my head to decorate some little gas station fort's walls, thanks.
Okay, fine. Is that it? I think that's it. We're not playing Caravan. All right, let's go.
I bet you are. But we only got room for one more on this expedition. You'll have to leave your friends behind.
Yeah, I saw that one coming a mile away. Saw that one a mile away. Wait, what did it say? What did that say? It went too fast. Let Jed know you're ready to leave once you're traveling alone and carrying 75 pounds or less? Really? How much do I get? I'm at 175 right now. Like, I can't bring shit with me. Oh, this sucks. Let's talk to other people then, try to figure out what the hell's going on. How you doing, Stella?
Looking to join this caravan, huh? Look to me like you can handle yourself.
Might be able to handle you, too.
Earning my keep. Jed hired me on as a caravan guard for this expedition of his. The work suits me. I've tried staying put in one place, but it never works out. Grew up in New Reno, and I couldn't put that snake pit behind me fast enough. Then I wound up wasting the prime of my life playing sheriff in Caliente. Little town north on the 93. Talk about a pain in the ass.
Well, it's the
You ask
93.
me, best to keep moving. At least the scenery changes.
All right. What was it like in New Reno? I want to go to Reno.
Imagine New Vegas if there was no Mr. House-type fella keeping the peace. Then give everybody a gun and a jet addiction.
Sounds like my kind of
Town's
place.
run by a bunch of crime families. No law to speak of. Make trouble and you wind up buried in Golgotha outside town.
Wait,
The
what?
scuzz factor's off the charts. Non-stop whoring and drugs.
Sounds like
Couldn't
my
walk
place.
down the street without getting asked to star in a porn movie.
Do you have any of
So
these
I got
movies?
my ass out of there while I still owned it. Guess I figured the answer to every problem was rule of law. Naive, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. All right, I have to pause here for a second to address the fact that there's a hill outside of New Reno called Golgotha where they bury people. Seriously? I know some of you don't recognize that name. That's where Jesus died. Like, literally, it's called Golgotha where they crucified Jesus. I'm not, like, trying to make up terms. You go to Jerusalem now, and in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, they'll go, that's Golgotha right there. That's the rock. All right, tell us, why would you put that in New Reno? Like, if they said it was outside of the new Canaanite village, I might understand, but not New Reno. Tell me about the Caliente.
Place lived up to its name, that's for sure.
It was hot.
When you got fresh water and a trickle of geothermic power, always be some gang of assholes wants to kill you for it.
Geothermic
Spent
power?
more years and took more bullets than I care to admit protecting that hellhole from dangers within and without.
Why is
If it
everything
wasn't
confusing
the
me
80s
today?
or the White Legs raiding, it was someone from town drunk off his ass trying to win an argument with a shotgun. Got tired of shooting the folks I was supposed to protect. So, now I do this.
Geothermic power is something that I didn't think they had in the 50s. I've heard it was more recent than that. I don't know, maybe they did more research on it than I have ever heard about it. But geothermic energy is when you drill a hole in the ground, like miles and miles into the ground, and then you take the hot heat from deep within the Earth's crust and, pipe it up to the surface so that you can use it for power. They have that kind of technology in Caliente? Stella, what the hell? All right, what about tell me about the 80s.
What's the difference? Raiders is raiders. Bunch of them swept into town and dragged off 2 working girls. Deputies and me gave pursuit, straight into 80s territory. By the time we caught up with the girls, there wasn't much left of them, so we turned for home.
What'd you do with the bodies?
Made it back to Caliente without further losses, but we was watched the whole way. Never seen so few people cover so much land. Goddamn creepy. If the 80s had wanted to kill us, we would have been dead. Guess they figured we weren't worth the trouble.
You're always worth the trouble, Stella. All right, tell me about the White Legs then.
Used to be they raided northeast of Caliente time to time. But then the Desert Rangers fell apart 10 years ago, absorbed into the NCR. Soon enough, the White Legs were swarming all over that stretch of I-15.
Ugh.
Folks learned not to
I-15.
head north if they wanted to keep their scalps.
Wait,
Eventually, the White Legs destroyed the bridges across the Virgin River over in Arizona. End of discussion.
does the I-15 go through Utah? I don't think it does. Like, the I-15 is not too far from where I live. Like, it might be only like 45 minutes away. And I know it goes north-south, so I can't imagine that it goes all the way to Utah. That's too far east. Whatever. I'm too much in
Catch
it.
you another time, then.
We're done with you, Stella. How you doing? Caravan Guard. That's a pretty name.
Nobody knows who's gonna win, Legion or NCR.
I'm gonna
Might not
win.
make much of a difference around here.
And since I'm on NCR side, NCR is gonna win. How you doing? Caravan Guard. That's a girl's name.
Those fiend junkies over at Vault 3 have been taking some hits. I say kill them all.
I did.
Looks like the
Like
war's
everybody that I
ratcheting
saw.
up. I hear the NCR is bringing in.
Well, aren't you fresh out of the vault, Ricky?
You looking for trouble, bud? I got plenty to spare, so watch your ass around me.
Unwarranted hostility and general agitation. How long have you been a psycho addict?
Hey, fuck you! I didn't say nothing about using psycho.
Boom. Give me some experience. That's the only reason that I did it. Yeah, you do anything around here?
You want to know what I do, bud? Anything I fucking want.
Like wear vault suits?
I'm one of a kind. I've been places, see, and done things. Lots of them.
Like Como
And when it's time to kill shit up, hell yeah, I'm a fucking storm of death.
I
Something
seriously
or
doubt
someone make the mistake of crossing Ricky, I'll fucking dead-eye him, her, or it.
that. You got real
in
small
fact-
eyes for that, though.
Yeah, in fact, that's my nickname. Dead-Eye Ricky. That's my name.
How'd you get that nickname?
How you think? I shoot things in the eye. That's how good I am. Yeah, I'm that good. Why, once I got jumped by 3 death jaws. Except, actually, it was 4 of them. Imagine that. But I didn't panic. Because I never panic. What I did was become a storm of death. Shot every one of them monsters pop in the eye.
You're gonna die so quickly. Hey, I got enough survival to realize that Death Jaws aren't the name of the enemy.
No, you heard me right. Death jaws. They're like death claws, but bigger teeth.
They
Or
attack
there
with
was
their
the time one of them
claws,
Steel
though.
Brotherhood assholes made the mistake of messing with me. Last mistake he ever made.
Brotherhood of Steel. You killed a paladin?
What's it sound like I'm saying? If I was saying what you said I was saying, then yeah, I said it.
I'm lost.
I was walking along, minding my own, and up pops one of them Brotherhoods. He yells, "Hand over that laser rifle, asshole!" So I hand it over, just to make him think I'm scared. But really I'm not. I never am.
I let him walk away.
Before he knows what hit him, I draw my 11mm machine gun and bam, bam, right through the eye slit in his helmet. DOA.
11 millimeter? Too bad there's no such thing as an 11 millimeter submachine gun. Also, the Brotherhood of Steel guys don't have a slit for their eyes in the helmet, as far as I've seen.
There so is. Or was it 9mm? Or a 10? I don't know. Don't care. Said I was good at killing shit up. Never said I was good with numbers.
No, you never did. You have any special skills or abilities? How's your crossbow skills, your hacking skills?
Well, I grew up near Dayglow out west, so yeah.
Dayglow?
I grew a third nut that glows in the dark.
That's scary, actually. Okay, yeah, let's talk about the Pip-Boy in the vault suit.
Nice job, Eagle Eye. Of course I got a Pit-Boy and a vault suit. So what?
Where'd you get the vault suit?
Where the fuck you think? Vault 22. That's where I grew up.
Yeah, I've been to Vault 22.
Oh, you've been to Vault 22, huh? I may have been exaggerating a little. Truth is, I got this suit and the Pit-Boy off a dead prospector who came out from Zion. Guy was dead when I found him, okay? Had a ton of shit on him. That's how I know there's good loot in Zion, see?
What do you use the Pip-Boy for?
Sorry. The shit I do with it is so far over your head.
Porn.
Be wasting my time to put it in words you could understand.
I jack off with it.
Basically, it makes me badass. More badass, I mean. It's totally mind-blowing shit. It ain't just some bracelet. Know what I mean?
Did you see mine?
Jed says it's got maps and shit like that. So that's how I'm gonna guide this caravan where it needs to go. Not that I didn't know all that already.
You've never been there, though. Did you notice I'm wearing one?
Huh? Of course I noticed. First thing I noticed about you. Me? I'm so used to wearing mine, it's just normal. Don't think you're someone special just because you got one.
Your Pip-Boy isn't working. The screen's locked up and the reboot button's missing. I'm gonna do speech because it gives me more experience. I don't think your Pip-Boy works. I'd better go tell Jed.
Go ahead. Your word against mine, fucko. See what happens.
Fucko, that's new. I'm convincing you're not. He'll believe me.
Hey, why you gotta go and be like that? Fuck! Look, this is a sweet gig for me. Don't go fucking it up. What are you after anyways?
I'm kind of hoping for you to go so I could bring, like, Boone with me. That'd be ideal. Or just, like, keep 150 pounds on me instead of just 75. Yeah, the expedition doesn't need you.
Fine. You win, asshole. Enjoy leading the expedition into a fucking ambush. Hope you all die.
Yay, I did it. Did do good?
Damn good thing you came along. Now that Ricky skedaddled, yours is the only Pip-Boy we got.
So, can I still can't really do anything. So, unfortunately, it looks like we will have to come back after I get rid of my companions that I just got back. And I dump quite a bit of weight. Probably means bullets. That's what most of my weight is these days, just the bullets. So, I will take care of that, and we will come back next time. That is going to do it for these parts of Let's Play Fallout New Vegas. I've been Baller Scuba. I've been joined, as always, by the still head of security, Mike Benrado. Hope you guys have enjoyed these parts. Hope you laughed. Hope you learned. Hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.